So my main feature for the school today is my Become Talk cards. They were created in lockdown when we created a space, me and a few other colleagues created a space for people to just come and talk, connect. And what came out of that for me was there was a lot of topics that came up that was like, I don't talk about this with my family, or I don't know how to approach this with my siblings, or what is that? So I took all the main information from that and I put it into cards to be able to make it accessible for people to have discussions in their own communities. So the mission is to normalise conversations around health, wealth, relationships and identity in our communities. So I have a lot of conversations with the cards, with my niece. It's like pulling teeth at the moment, but we're getting there. And I think the overall thing is just that normalisation of being able to sit down and be open with whatever the subject is. So this is the main thing that I'm saying, but I also do affirmation cards as well. They're blank inside, and I've designed these myself. So everything here is actually graphic design and put the content in. But again, the cards are more messages. Everything here has been sent to me, and I want to share those words with somebody else, and then you can put your own little thing in there. I've got a few notebooks, bookmarks, and in addition to the cards, the main discussion cards, I then turned it into normal classic playing cards, but it still has the theme of health, wealth, relationship, and identity. And the slogan goes, if you don't want to talk, let's play. And if you don't want to play, let's start having these conversations. And then the last thing I just wanted to say or ask, so just to give you an example for what was coming through the talk, etc. One of the questions on here is meet your parents. And so you don't have to answer, but just for your own thought, you might want to ask that to somebody else. The first question is, what do you know about your parents' story? The second one is, when did you see your parents as humans, not just as your parents? And the third one, what were your parents' lives like at your age now?
Come on, you see? Yeah.
So again, you can start conversations up in relation to what we've learned today, intergenerational as well. So that could be your grandparents, that could be your niece, or my niece, or their children, etc., etc. So these are what the cards are for. They're to spark deep, meaningful connections within your community, whatever that is. You can take them on date nights. I've done that. You can do them as family nights. If somebody's coming over that you haven't seen for a long time, bring out the cards. So the mission, like I said, is to normalise conversations by 2028. I want to have documented 1 million conversations with people using the cards. So that's what I'm working on right now. So it'd be great for you to support, give your feedback as to where, how, and when you use them, and how I can support the conversations being carried on.
Awesome.